Yeah. Let's go. Welcome to Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. Boom. This is where you come to hear a wrestling talk should be talked about. Handsome Nick Hanlon coming at you from a basement on Oak Avenue here, in a dirty glass studio. We're going to talk about wrestling. Boom. Let's go. Like and subscribe if you give a shit. If you don't give a shit, like and subscribe. Whatever. Just like and subscribe. What else you doing? Go to YouTube, hit subscribe, whatever. No big deal. I just, it's summer, so I haven't been recording every SmackDown and Raw. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but I got to give a shout out to Raquel Rodriguez right now for winning the Intercontinental Champion. I've been saying for weeks they need to give her something, and they gave her something, and it was a classic match. What a match, and shout out to Sol Ruca as well. I mean, man, those girls slobber knocker. What a great match that was. Also, a shout out to the tag team match at Saturday night's main event with Cody and Punk versus Gunter and Sami Zayn. You know, with the stipulation being if Sami and Gunter win, they get to be part of the SummerSlam match, which they did not win. But wow, what a match that was as well. Non-stop. Go, go, go. I loved it. Amazing match. These four can go. I love the storyline. I love how they're building it. I love how they're all fighting each other. And I love how Nick Aldis interfered to take out Gunter. The way they wrote it, him insisting they still have the match and they have, and they have the stipulation because he insisted on it. He says he didn't want the Gunter fight to hurt SummerSlam, and really it was just a plan for him to screw over Gunter. Beautiful thing. All right, so I want to talk about SummerSlam coming up this weekend. I want to maybe do some predictions. Gotta get the card up here because it's a big event. 2 days. Does it need to be 2 days? I don't know, but it's better than 8 hours straight, I guess. So let's start at the top here on Saturday. We got Fatal Influence, JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Lainey Reed versus the Bellas and Paige. 6-women tag team match. I don't know why doesn't Fatal Influence have the title? Why isn't the Bellas? Oh, I guess the other Bellas back. I didn't even notice that. God, the Bellas suck. All right, well that's a match on SummerSlam. It's supposed to be the second biggest. I don't even really have anything to say about that. All right, I hope Fatal Influence wins, and I hope Paige joins Fatal Influence and turns and takes out the Bellas. That's a best case scenario because Paige needs to get away from the Bellas, or the Bellas need to turn and do a stable and be heels. Something, I don't know. They can't wrestle compared to the women now, so they're a little behind in my opinion. And then we got a 6-man tag, the Usos and Jacob Fatu versus Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa. I think it's going to be chaotic. I think it's going to be a chaotic match. I think some people got a lot to prove. I think they're building it really good. I think Solo Sikoa is the backbone of SmackDown. Backbone of SmackDown. I think he's really funny and always consistent and always good. I like that they're giving him a little more push. They got to give him something here. I mean, I don't know if he's a heel or a face, but I mean, he's just funny. And he's a good wrestler, and he does the spike like Umaga used to, who I loved. So I'm excited for this. I'm going to assume Jacob Fatu and the Usos are going to win because I'm hearing rumblings of maybe another Samoan coming down. So that might be a situation where they help him win. Or Solo turns on the two and rejoins the bloodline and regroups like the Hart Foundation did back in 1995 or whatever. That would be awesome. Gunter versus Nick Aldis. I'm not that familiar with Nick Aldis' wrestling, but I love the way he screwed over Gunter at Saturday night's main event, as I mentioned earlier. And if he's going up against Gunter, I assume he's got some skills to pay the bills. Gunter's going to win, but it's going to be a hell of a match. I'm kind of excited about this one. I hope they beat the shit out of each other for 25 minutes. I mean, that's the plan, I'm assuming. Let's go, right? Hell in the Cell, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar, in my opinion, one of the worst builds to a match I've seen in a long time. They're kind of like doing the same thing over and over again, doing it every week. This cage thing where he locked him out of the cage and then mouthed at him, made Brock kind of look like a pussy, and he's not a pussy. Made him look afraid of Oba. I don't I don't know whose idea any of this is. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a fine match, but the build has been a disaster in my opinion, and it should have been handled better. Obafemi clearly wins. This is Brock Lesnar's last match. I predict. Will he cry? I think he thought last time it was his last match, but I think lawyers got involved and he didn't want to lose a bunch of money, so you know, he did sign a contract to say he's going to wrestle the SummerSlam. So, you know, women's champion. Now this is going to be a banger. Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. Both of these are top of the game right now. Top wrestlers, top wrestlers. They're the two of the best wrestlers in right now. I do believe Liv Morgan will retain, in my opinion. I don't really know how, but I think Liv Morgan will retain this one. I think it's going to be a hell of a match. Like Liv Morgan, and they've been building this so well. Liv Morgan just face planting her, Io Sky a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's been such a good build. This match, I'm sold. I'm sold. So Liv Morgan wins that one. Then we got the main event of Saturday, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes, who, in my opinion, is the bigger match, but I guess Roman's the biggest star, so that's why he's on Sunday. I do believe CM Punk will retain, and I think we're going to see kind of a downtrodden Cody Rhodes, and I think we're going to have a comeback story with Cody Rhodes. I think that's what we're building to here for a while. He might get an Intercontinental Champion. He might do something else for a little while. I don't think he's going to be in the title hunt, but he'll be there, and I think that's a good idea. I think Punk should hold this until the next WrestleMania. I mean, give him a long-term run. CM Punk looks great. He's wrestling great. So is Cody. You know, I hope CM Punk retains. But if Cody wins, Cody wins. I love Cody too, but CM Punk's killing it right now. Him on the mic is like I've said that before. I'll say it again. It just harkens back to, Mick Foley on the mic. You listen. It sounds like he gives a shit. All right, so Sunday night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like all the bullshit I'm talking about here. Human money's on a pole match. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. I'm excited for the match, although Danhausen's segment last week where he was doing that dancing thing went on way too long. It was really awkward and not good. But everything else he's done is good. So whatever. He's experimenting with stuff, so I don't hate him for it. So human money's on a pole match. Danhausen obviously wins with shenanigans. I mean, I think that's kind of his gimmick now. Witchcraft, right? Or Monstercraft, if you will. Yeah, Danhausen's going to win that one. Intercontinental Championship match, Chad Gable versus Penta. I think they might give it to Chad. Chad's been carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders with AAA and doing the mask match, and he does have the worst entrance music I've ever heard in my life. Corey Grave called it dad rock last week, which was really funny. So if they start making fun of it, that's cool. Chad Gable needs to start being a little sillier, in my opinion. But I think Chad's going to get this. He deserves a strap. Give him a goddamn strap. Give poor little Chad a little Shorty G. Give little Shorty G a strap. Come on. United States champion Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. I mean, Trick just got his belt, so Trick's going to win this. Excited to see what Baron Corbin could do. I haven't seen him wrestle since, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. It's been a while. I did miss last week's SmackDown, so I don't really know what happened between them and the build. But Baron Corbin's got some people cheering. People like it. I don't know. I don't mind it. I'll take it. Undisputed number one contender match: Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. Oh, I didn't know this was announced. Sami Zayn wins for sure. I think Gunter might even help him. Who knows? But I think Sami wins this one. But if Finn does win, we might see the Demon. I don't know. But I don't know. I think Sammy's got that. That should be a hell of a match, though. And giving Finn Balor that little, I mean, he needs some of this nudge. He needs to be part of this storyline. That'll be a hell of a match. I just learned about that match right now. And then we got the interim WWE Championship ladder match because poor Rhea Ripley is injured. Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, and a mystery opponent. Who's that going to be, like Trish Stratus or something maybe? Lita? Is it going to be somewhere out of nowhere? Who the hell's the mystery opponent? I mean, that throws everything off. I really hope Chelsea Green wins, but I do believe it will be probably Cargill. So you get that Rhea Ripley Cargill rematch when Rhea comes back because you gotta get an undisputed champion. A ladder match. Wait till you see how much Chelsea Green gets her ass kicked. I do hope she wins. She's my favorite out of all these people, except I don't know who the mystery opponent is. I mean, it could be Howard Finkel. Wait, he's dead. Who was that guy that won the women's championship years ago? Oh, I forget. Whippleman, Harvey Whippleman. Maybe it'll be Harvey Whippleman, former women's champion. And then we got the World Heavyweight Championship match, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Roman defending. I don't know. This has been like a weird build, uneven. They don't know who the good guy and bad guy is, so they don't really seem to know how to act. I know Seth Rollins said he's the bad guy in their last little face to face, but I don't know if WWE is doing this one right. I don't know. Seth Rollins always looking like John Wick and stuff. What's that about? I mean, Roman's had some good promos and stuff. He knows what he's doing. I'm sure it'll be a great match. Seth Rollins saying he's like a way better wrestler than Roman. I don't know. It's a different style. I think Roman's a really good wrestler, so that's kind of a crazy thing to say. And Seth did say before Roman got all the handouts. Well, didn't they hand Seth the title a couple times? I I don't know. Did he just get injured, as Roman says, and screwed up his push? I mean, that's what happens. Somebody else has got to take the reins. The Roman reigns. Uh, Roman Reigns retains, in my opinion. Hell of a match. I don't know why it's this. I do think the other match should be the closer, but hey, I don't book it. They're both close, so whatever. That's good. Two good main events I'm excited for. I don't know if this is like a no holds barred match, or I don't really know if there's a stipulation there, if it's just a regular old match, but just trying to see if there's a stipulation. No stipulation. So I guess that's all I got to say about SummerSlam. I'll try and do one about SummerSlam maybe next week, see what's going on with the summer. I do got next week off. But Kayfabe Wrestling Talk, this is where you come to hear how wrestling should be talked about. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like and subscribe. Boom.